to the second Death Star on the right and straight on till midnight. This is even more of Knights of the Old Republic 2. The Sith Lords. So, we've just about figured out, like, what the Sith were planning, but obviously it's just not much, but there's just one guy in the dark side who just wants to eat the whole galaxy. Yeah, what's the point of having, what's the point of having the Jedi and the Sith if there's no galaxy to fight over?
Yeah, I'll say.
Let's see. Yeah, and I have not decided on any more weapons to make.
Query, is there someone that you need killed, Master? Statement. Oh, I am aware of that, Master. I simply use it to give you the illusion of control and obedience. Humans often need such comforts until the end comes. Consolation, Master. Everyone dies eventually, and not all of them by my hand. Even droids die when not routinely maintained, sadly enough.
Okay. Yeah, well, unfortunately I'm playing light, so you're not going to get the best out of the best character in the game. You gotta play dark to get the most out of HK-47, and, yeah, just watch any of the YouTube highlight videos of him. He's definitely worth his lines are definitely worth every listen.
So, Yosh, do you think you're kind of past the worst parts of the game so far?
Let's see how much Endgame changes my tune. And if I forget to lay mines against our little Sith Lord. Or actually more our, holy shit, it's our Sith Lord. Okay. Now, let's see how much, crap we have to do for our Mandalorian buddy. So, got Telos refueled, released a new fuel agreement, so the platform's not gonna fall down into the planet and kill everybody. Yeah, if it doesn't seem like I'm really paying attention, I'm just listening to the Stanley Cup final on the side. The Lightning lead the game 4-1. Who do I want to bring as my alternate out here? Oh right, I need a healer. Rat, come out! What can we do with him? Alright, do I need Force Immunity at this point? No. Let's do that. Let's do... where's mine? Jeez, that's a lot of shit. Attributes. Not die. Feats. Critical strike. I'll give that to him. See that. Or is there anything else I should be giving to him? Let's do improved close combat. Okay, what else do I need to give him? Let's give him. One-hand weapons. Ooh. Stay. What's with that?
I hear you.
Yeah. Okay, alright, so we're on Dachshund. What is all this? I wonder. Maybe there are a whole bunch of dropped goodies here. Sticky grenades. Sounds like a trap.
Yosh, what would be your least favorite planet in the game so far?
Least favorite, what in the game?
Planet.
Out of the main four, Korriban I felt was too short.
Oh, you didn't like it because of length. Oh yeah, I remember it was really short. It was like, and even then it was like, wow, oh, really?
Or it would be short if I knew what I was doing, but I made that I made that overtly difficult on myself.
It was all blown up because of the previous game too.
Yeah.
It's called the Sith Lords. I mean, I think you would be more on the dark side, I would think.
What's wrong?
That's what I thought,
Yes.
anyways. Did you call Korriban a crap shack planet or something?
Kinda. I mean, in its state, yes.
In a what state?
In its current state, yes. Why is my mouse falling out of focus? Stay in the window, please.
Doesn't it do that horse shit a lot of the time?
Usually if there's like some external program that just is like fucking around with the timing, yes, it can happen. Not helping is that, you know, eventually I want to replace my mouse and keyboard. You know, like get an actual wired pair, because I know it's like, yeah, this set, I've had it for about almost 9 years. And, I can tell
it's a wireless, is it a Bluetooth keyboard?
Yeah.
Or wireless?
Yeah, and I can tell its time is
Okay.
running out.
Is it like battery operated, or how is it powered?
It's battery powered, so the keyboard's 2 AAAs and the mouse is a single A.
Got it.
Oh, Matt.
What are you gonna do? Chuck it out the window?
No, this still has enough power, and the receiver still works, so I'll just plug it to my Nintendo Switch dock, and any game that requires typing, I'll just use that for that. Or, you know, use,
Oh. Okay, so it's a hybrid keyboard. You could do wired or wireless. Is that correct?
No, it's wireless only.
Okay. I'm pretty sure there's keyboards out there that can do that.
A man named Kavar wanted
Hold on,
to get a
hold
hold of you urgently.
He said that the Queen had arranged safe passage to Onderon for you, but I don't know how good their offer is anymore. He wouldn't tell me anything, just that he wanted to see you. He said it was urgent, but that doesn't matter now. This morning, General Vaklu met with the Council of Lords and declared that the Queen was guilty of treason. He'll be made regent if Talia and her royal guard are defeated. The military is divided on who to support. Civil war has fallen on Isis. I doubt that Queen Talia and her advisor will survive until nightfall. The balance of forces seem to favor Queen Talia. The royal palace is heavily fortified and defensible, and most of the soldiers are loyal to her. But Vaklu has new allies, Sith soldiers and their masters. The war has also driven the caged beasts in the streets mad. Braylor and I both concur. She doesn't stand a chance.
You underestimate the Force, Mandalorian. I sense that we may still get to Master Kavar in time. I sense there is something stirring on the moon itself. Tell me, have your sensors picked up anything from Duxon?
Yes, we have. How? We picked up some transmissions from nearby in the jungle.
It's called the Force.
The satellite relay has also picked up several shuttle launches with old Sith transmitter IDs. Some sort of staging base, perhaps.
The Sith forces must be stopped. Otherwise, the Mandalorian is right. Master Kavar and Queen Talia won't survive this day.
Dividing our forces at a time like this is foolhardy.
And this is why a common soldier will never triumph against a Jedi. Your military tactics are nothing compared to the Force. It is essential and inevitable that we face both enemies at the same time. You are correct. You must choose who will lead the expedition through the jungle to find our enemies and defeat them.
Who do you want me leading Team 2?
Let me look.
I think... I mean, if I want to bring Kreia along, I can have Visas lead Team 2. Or I think Disciple might be the guy who can lead. But yeah, I have to decide which two come with me and which three are the second team.
Well, if you can't take in their strengths and weaknesses, which one all factors considered would be a true power play in the long run?
But it's more or less, yeah, it's like I will have to bring Kreia along with me, and maybe Mandalore. I'm just kind of shafted on the healing department if I bring all three of my healers with it.
Yeah.
So Visa stays with team. So Visa stays with Team 2.
Yeah. You have to have a balance of all the elements, so you have a healthy mix of all.
And Disciple is a pretty good melee person. I just don't trust him to tank as often as I like. I bring Kreia and Mandalore with me, and then I might have Visas, Adin, and Disciple at Team 2.
I will serve as you wish. You should send 2 others to go with the leader. Who else will accompany the expedition?
Adin, you go. Need a gunner.
If you say so. And who else?
I'm gonna take Disciple. Don't tell me this is the entire thing where I end up shafting myself. Or let's have 3 droids, but I definitely need melee firepower on both fronts.
So be it. Now are you certain of your choices?
So, Visas, Adin, and Disciple. So, I got a Jedi, a gunner, and another person who can tank. I'll take Kreia and Mandalore with me.
Mandalorian warriors will go with you to find the enemy camp. Just let me know when you want to head out. If you need supplies, talk with Kex. After you get into the jungle, you might not have another opportunity to stock up. Let me know if you want to go now. As you wish. Mandalore has arranged for special transportation to get to Isis.
Who did I send the rescue party?
Finally, we're close to our objective. I sent the rest of my men to secure the trail behind us. My troops will keep the path to the Mandalorian camp clear. Ahead lies the enemy. I can follow you a little bit further, but then I will set up command and control for my unit in the field. So, lead on.
Oh, right. Add in here my gunner. Why do I keep having frickin' droid killers? Or why am I so biased towards killing droids?
Well, they are evil, aren't they?
Most of them are? I don't need dueling. I already have dual weapons.
Yeah, I mean, the ones you're fighting are bad, so...
Do I have Disciple have, like, attack bonus with lightsabers, or let's do dual strike. If he's gonna be tanking, I might as well just have him do that. Force powers. Force deflect, revitalize. Okay. I mean, okay, sure. I'll give him that. Pair, treat entry. Sure. Alright.
I am listening.
My life is yours.
Well, at least she knows all the lightsaber forms, so that's good. Yeah, I need multiple foes.
Defend yourself! Everyone, on the guard!
Yeah, I might as well just have dueling. No, not dueling. Dual strike.
Just say the word.
All the mines. Mine.
Yeah, finding mine. There's a Mine My Mike cup that was on sale at Disneyland. I wanted it, but my parents were like, no.
Do you see the sensor? It is a sensor relay used by our enemy. That relay will detect anything that gets too close to it. Only a skilled stealth field operator can get by it safely. But unless all of you can use
Yo, do you by any chance have a Mine My Mine coffee mug by chance?
If you got by it undetected, it could make your task much easier. Avoid the mines. If any of the ones close to the sensor are detonated, then we shouldn't even bother.
Well, I can just disarm the mines. But, you know, it's like, I want to recover the mines. Anyway, Matt, what were you saying about the mines?
I was wondering if you had a Mine My Mine coffee mug for, like, work.
No. I tried to look for it, but no. And speaking of our benefactors, the Walt Disney Company, did you guys hear about the first hurricane that made landfall?
No.
They called it Hurricane Elsa.
Wow, Hurricane Alpha, really? This is like the guy who originated all hurricanes, they named it after people he didn't like Hurricane Katrina or whatever. Or the naming system for hurricanes or whatever.
I hear you.
How bad was it?
Wait, what? The what?
How bad was the hurricane?
I don't know. I just heard it made it's close to making landfall. If not, it should have hit now.
Aren't you usually not badly affected by hurricanes? Because you're a little far up north.
Well, I wasn't up where I am for Sandy, so...
Yeah.
My area is going to be affected a little bit by the hurricane. Like, not directly where I am, but about maybe 50, 60 miles south.
Let's do precise shot.
Might get a lot of rain, though, in your area.
We did this morning, yeah.
Something you need of me?
Our main danger here is tornadoes.
How may I serve?
Holy shit, my healing capability's bad.
Of course, you live in the mountains there, you don't have to worry about well, in my area, you don't have to worry about hurricanes or tornadoes. You more or less have to worry about earthquakes and stuff.
Mount St. Helens is going to explode!
So they rarely happen, though. I live next to a volcano, though, but if it does erupt, all the mud flow will go into the river near me, so I won't. Aside from the ash and stuff, I won't really be affected.
That's good.
So I live on the other side of the river. Mount Rainier.
Isn't Rainier like the most dangerous of the more dangerous of the bunch?
I'm not sure about that, but it's well overdue for another eruption, though. You ever been anywhere near Rainier, by chance?
No.
Oh yeah, Seattle, that was kind of it. Got it. I think Mount Hood in Oregon, I think, is extinct, though.
She just have Jedi armor? Yeah, okay, she doesn't have light armor. Alright.
Oh, Matt, you missed a good game yesterday. We had, we were in Gross, Netmeg, and we had it on hot. At C6 hot. As you can imagine, it was pretty crazy. I actually overheated one time with my jump jets.
Oh gosh.
So,
Did someone capture it on tape?
I got it on
Yoshi
tape.
did.
Oh gosh damn it, I missed it. Well, then again, I was wrapping up episode 1 Racer, and I was trying to do a no time to die. What am I thinking? No, a no die run on Going 64, which I technically did with audio commentary, but it's how I got shot like a full center because all those guys kept breaking the windows. It's like, no. Yeah, I know, Matt. You're a PlayStation in the '90s. I know.
No, I mean, I'm sure there was plenty of fun games on the Nintendo 64. I didn't really, like with the Sega thing, I was like, Nintendo sucks at the time, I thought. But for PlayStation, it was more just because that's what other people in the house had. Yeah.
Oh, got it.
I hear you.
Just kind of going with the crowd. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh crap, it's a swamp monster!
I've been collecting a lot of original PlayStation games lately.
Cool.
For me, I like to play and record the real deal, you know? I don't like to use emulators a lot, man. They're cool, but still. Like, I'm actually capturing the legit game on legit consoles.
How do you plug that into your computer? Is there like a conversion?
You have to use an intermediary, so typically it's going to be a capture stick. So, some capture sticks at the time had AV input, and then the one capture stick I wanted to buy like 5 years ago. It had like a component and composite, but unfortunately, it's like when I tried to buy it, the box was open and compromised. So I'm like, So I just have my HDMI capture stick now.
Yeah, Wait, open and compromised, but like some jackass like opened it up in transit and just left it open.
Yeah, the box was just open and I could see the unit that was exposed through the casing. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that sucks.
Like, come on, United States Postal Service, up your game a little bit. Aren't you supposed to secure the damn thing? Like,
It wasn't USPS, it was whoever the courier was for the store.
Okay, never mind. No, never mind. I have my foot in my mouth. Sorry about that.
Why? Bought my dad Barnes & Noble gift card, and it still has not arrived after 2 weeks. Said it shipped about a week ago, and I'm just waiting for it to come. I'm thinking something like that.
No tracking info?
No, there is. I just thought it would come by now. I should check.
Yeah, just go into the computer. Yeah, go into the computer, just whatever. It's like USPS, UPS, or what's the FedEx? Yeah, whatever the courier system is. Yeah, just go on their website, put in the tracking code, and then it should like pull up where it is.
Alright, cool. Yeah, as far as I know, it was shipped from like Alaska or something.
Whoa,
Prototype
that's
shields,
quite
what are
a
these?
trek.
No, I'm not saying it was. I'm saying as far as I know, it was. I mean, I don't even know. It could be, just a far distance or something.
Oh, this is nice. 170 points of elemental damage.
Yeah. Yeah, but to just go off what Yoshua said, well, my setup is I use like an HDMI to AV converter. That's kind of the first part of it, and then I use the HDMI capture device, USB based. I plug that into a USB port. I connect the HDMI cable in the video output port. Then I connect that to my AV to HDMI converter, and that's how I attach my console to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's got two components to it. Yeah, so basically it's for computers that don't have the AV, the yellow, white, red.
Right.
Or, so basically it allows an HDMI cable to pass through a converter which will take the audio visual signals from the game console and then convert that back to the HDMI wire, so that way it can be displayed on the computer screen.
Well, my guess would be that for more recent systems like the latest Xbox or Switch, those can just be directly plugged in.
Those are straight HDMI.
Yeah, that's what I would imagine.
I think ever since Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and I don't know about the Wii, but PS3 and Xbox 360 I know are HDMI port compatible.
The original Wii only went up to component. The HDMI only came to Nintendo after the Wii U.
Yeah, before that was just all analog AV. Sorry, I have the hiccups.
Yeah, once upon a time I had one of my friends' Xbox's 360s because I wanted to play the original version of Tales of Vesperia at the time. His console red ringed to death, and it got pretty bad when I tried to. It got pretty bad when I tried to play the game like using the component cable because I wanted more high def, and then the console just kept shitting the bed. I'm like, oh, come the hell on! I didn't even go through like halfway through the game, and then the disc slot jammed. I'm like, well, at least I got the disc out of the console before the slot jammed. I'm like, okay, I'm cool.
Yeah.
So, you're wondering how I caught
Larry Mall's kind of got better cooling and everything, and most are now not really all that prone to the rotary at death like the earlier models were.
This was before, it's like Microsoft actually bothered to, have decent cooling on their systems. Even with the chill mats, released with the chill accessory plugged onto the Xbox, damn thing still ran hot. At least it's not like the PlayStation horror stories where you see like bugs inside the console, like actual bugs inside the vents. I'd be
PlayStation 2 or 3?
I think it was the 3 and the 4. Because I think the 4 has a larger vent base. Alright, let's see
Fishy, I still think you should play Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys. I think you should stream it.
That's only an 8-minute movie, and even then, I'm like, what more do I have to say that Tennies and Kid Icarus haven't?
Well, your own personal perspective, your own experience.
I don't have any new opinion because everything about that has already been said. I'm like, they've already talked about this at length. I don't need to.
Wait, it's a joint job. Someone else has to do it besides aggravating and everyone. Someone has to join in and help.
Hold on. I want to watch these video logs.
Was dealt with. The fool that cannot through the perimeter. The Sith have tolerate any failure. I'm the 5th captain to command this base camp. The camp sits in the shadow. My subordinates say that the body of an ancient warlord named Freedom Nerd lies inside. We don't know why we're here. We sit and make sure that no pieces come into our camp, and especially that they don't reach the tomb itself. Bleak assignment. Signing off. This jungle feels similar to Korriban before it fell after the war. Everyone is on edge. Executions for infractions are commonplace here. 50% more than my previous command. There's a bloodthirstiness to the jungle. Beasts here continually assault our mined perimeter. We had to replace the minefields 4 times so far. We received more equipment and more men today. The equipment went straight inside the tomb. As usual, I have no idea what it contained. We're expecting more Sith to arrive any day. They want us to capture one of the beasts for them. No explanation. There never is. Signing off. Coded messages from orbit and from Onderon. Some sort of conflict is brewing. I think we have a ship in orbit. We're on full battle alert against what they won't say. The Sith must something about a disturbance in the Force. Well, what does that even mean? How do I prepare for that? From his tone, the threat is serious. He put a double shift on monitoring the barrier sensor grid. The only thing that could worry our master so much has to be a drop ship invasion from the Onderon military. The Sith said soon we'll have reinforcements. When I asked for details, he said it was a surprise. I am the ones with sense of humor. Sith jokes are rarely pleasant. Signing off.
Wasn't that game the only CD-based PS2 game?
Which one?
Snow White and the Seven Clever Boys.
That was just apparently from what I heard, it's like that and like some of the other side games or so-called educational games, along with those short movie clips that came with it. They were apparently it was like some Eastern European edutainment software that found their way onto a console.
So Seven Clever Boys, from what I remember, you couldn't really play. It was just a bunch of mini games and stuff.
Yeah, it's just games that you don't need any electricity for.
It was so the people working at Dingo Pictures would just go to. Wait,
that was just to clear the air with that, that was not a Dingo Pictures production because you could tell by their art style it was not them.
My mind just keeps zigzagging to frickin' Dingo Pictures for some stupid ass reason. Yeah, it's Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix wherever they were. Oh my gosh. Damn me.
Wait, why is the grid not working?
Do you guys both think everyone who works at Phoenix, whatever the game company
I can't hear you.
deserves being...
You have left me an opening! Defend yourself!
Oh yeah, fight ensues.
Force focusing visor. Frag grenade. That looks nice.
Oh, if you guys want a fun game to play, Duke Nukem 3D Reboot is on Steam for $2.
Well, if you're wondering what other games I've been really playing on the side, well, I think you guys have kind of caught on the, like if you check my Discord status, I've been trying out the PSP emulator, and I've been just playing Phantasy Star Portable for a big chunk, and a fair bit of Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. I suck at that game though, because I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing long term. Just been sneaking in, knocking people out, dragging them to the truck, and that's about it.
Metal Gear Solid's a pretty cool series, though.
Yeah, although granted, it's like you're gonna need a lot of popcorn playing 4. I know I did.
Metal Gear Solid's basically the American James Bond, or Jack Ryan, or... yeah. I think wasn't the guy who made Metal Gear Solid, wasn't he like a big fan of the James Bond series or something?
I think he was. Well, and if you're wondering what happened to him, well, after the 5th game, Konami sacked him, and then he made Death Stranding. And let's just say Konami never really recovered from that, and that was 6 years ago. I'm still pissed at them for buying out Hudson Soft and doing jack shit with it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, a Sith Lord!
Where that came from? This battle is yours!
A Sith Lord?
You have left me an opening!
That's a quote Mace Windu.
Where that came from? Just say the word.
Wait, I wasn't paying attention there.
Time to take you down to size.
Where's Revitalize? Get up. Restricted by armor. Crap. And I forgot to save. Come on, Adam, don't die on me now. Yeah, Adam cannot die as long as he is not the last man standing. I fucked that up badly. At least she has force regen, so. Don't hesitate. Heal, please. Thank you. I kind of was fucking around a bit too much with the determinations and went, ah, shit. It's nothing more than running into a crowd unprepared and you going, oh, shit. And that's actually the name of a song Will Smith actually worked on. Not joking, it's in the Saints Row 4 soundtrack.
No, I believe you. It's just kind of funny. Rap song?
Kinda. I gotta look it up though. I think I still have the game installed. I'll look it up for you when we're done.
Cool.
But yeah, the name of the song is actually called Oh Shit.
Guys, do you think everyone at Phoenix Games deserves to be in jail?
That depends on if being in jail constitutes making bad product in general.
Well, it's not illegal.
Where that came from?
Yeah, the games suck, but that's not a crime though.
Ooh, thermal detonators and a bunch of components. I'll take all of that.
Are they like shock thermal detonators or set to kill detonators?
These are just straight up regular thermal detonators, so all they do is just a bunch of damage and that's about it. Let me look at the throwables.
They're set to, set to kill. They don't knock people out.
Yeah, why are they not in my usables? They should be like on shit I should be able to throw. Oh, why are they here? This is so stupid. It's like, throwables should be in usable. So, 60 energy points, knockdown, 4 meters, long range, and then saved is roll 15 out of a 20-sided dice. At least it looks like it.
So how did the first session of Summer of Bond go?
Relatively well, I think. It wasn't perfect, but I didn't think it was that bad.
Yeah, it was kind of rough around the edges, but you know, it's a learning experience.
I mean, to be totally fair, it was our first attempt. It's like we hadn't done anything like it, so.
I am ready.
But yeah, I think if we want to talk about like James Bond trivia or like behind the scenes facts or stuff like that, yeah, I think we should talk about when there's like no dialogue or something like that.
Okay, time to murder these droids.
All things considered, I had a reasonably good time though.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Okay. Wait, what does Disciple even have? I know he has heavy armor on. Oh, critical hit immunity.
I hear you.
Any other cool stuff we can salvage? Droid Sayers. Spike. Ooh, a door to a Sith Lord's tomb. Do the Raiders of the Lost Ark music. Ah, crap! It's a Sith Lord.
Something you need of me? More where that came from. Everyone down.
Okay, more light armor for Force users. Really should give Visas light armor. At least a Jedi Knight robe. Because all she has is just a Jedi equipment, and I'm going, I would like to have some light armor that actually has a couple of extra perks on it. Lightning lead 5-2. Electrical immunity. I'm going, no one has used Force Lightning on me yet. Keyword is yet. Why do I have this on if I'm not going to use stealth? That looks nice. Attack on fire -2. Let's give it 1.
Something you need of me?
My life is yours.
Okay.
Do I have anything for Disciple in terms of better armor or... I should have given him an energy resist. I didn't know we were going to be killing more Sith by ourselves. Actually, make that Tampa leads 5-3. Montreal scored.
I had to run to catch up with you. You've made impressive progress. The Sith's camp lies in ruins. I told Kelborn of your progress. The rest of your squad is already en route to ISIS. Also, Kex checked our sources for any information about this place. Kex believes that this is the tomb of Frida Nad. We knew it was somewhere on this moon. We had no idea how close it was to our camp. Some sort of fallen Jedi. He conquered Onderon long ago and became their king. The royal line is directly descended from him. That part of Onderon history the citizens try to leave buried and forgotten. Frida Nad was a dark Jedi. The stories say he was far worse than Revan and Malak ever were. This place is tainted, and the Sith's presence here makes the danger great.
I can taste the power of the dark side here. Frida Nad must have been truly great to leave such an impact. The echoes of his life are still here. I feel secrets can be learned here.
I am returning outside. My attention is required to keep the path to our camp clear.
And he's going. And I'd rather not be stuck in a fucking Sith tomb.
The time for practice is over. There are intruders in the tomb and they cannot be allowed to reach our master. The ritual must not be interrupted. I don't need to mention the price of failure. Men, follow me.
This is the price of failure, Mr. Bond. Charge!
You have left me an opening! You have left me an opening! Wonder where that came from.
Oh shit. That hurt.
You have left me an opening! You have left me an opening! You have left me an opening!
Shut up! And just attack. Jeez, what did the droid do to you? Oh, sweet, we got him. Droid with us now.
Let me take care of this. Damn thing's stuck. Let me take care of this. Damn thing's stuck. I am ready.
The honor is mine. I shall try. I have failed.
Do I need to open something with this? Who has the pet? Oh, I don't. Oh, we don't have any good. With a good repair stat among us. Crap. Crap. Crap.
I am ready.
Let us wait to speak until we have dealt with our enemies.
I hear you. I am ready.
My life is yours.
I hear you.
A through F. Damn, I heard lightning outside, and there's a flash flood warning in my area as well. Hang on. I need to... Sorry, I zoned out for a sec. Fuck me.
So, I'm guessing you want to cut the stream short.
Let's see if I see a really loud flash outside, and if that is the case, or if I hear a lightning flash that sounds like a bomb went up, then I'm cutting the feed.
Yeah, I would hate to see your computer get fried.
Well, there's a surge protector, but there's only so much that'll help.
Yeah, true. Especially if it's the largest lighting, well, it's like the largest, quantity of electricity a lightning strike has produced. So, if that's in, a record-breaking strike, so...
Yeah, because the surge protector my computer is on also powers my Wi-Fi router, my monitor, and my TV. My printer and switch are on a separate, they're on a separate power rail. Where's my, how did I put my whiteboard? Is this one? No, where's... Oh, there it is. So, what are these guys saying? I did not read that. Shit, where's the one with the... Let's see. Oh, down there. Okay. Someone just read it out loud so I can just make sense of it. 6 core modules, A through F, 1 is dangerously unstable and needs to be replaced. Okay. Sith have run a diagnostic report with each module to indicate which other modules are fully operational. 4 of the diagnostics have a single error on them. 2 reports are completely accurate. Stable module's diagnostic report is one of the 2 that produces accurate results. So... So, 4 of them require to have the same thing. So, 2 of them have something in common. And the other 2 and the other 4 have an error. So there's F. 4 are wrong, 2 are correct. Why do I get the feeling it's D or E? Because those 2 have something in those 2 have at least 2 characters in common. Do you guys see anything else in common among, like, at least 4 of them, or only 2 of them? Because, yeah, D and E are, like, the only 2 that have 2 characters in common in the same place. I don't really see anything on A, B, C, or F. Unless I'm just completely dense. See anything else that share... A and C share 2 of the same letters, but otherwise aren't in the same place. Ah, dead.
Let me take care of this. Damn thing's stuck.
That wasn't it. Ow. Fuck it, the power of save's coming, and why is my keyboard not wanting to work? I told you what, this is why I wanted to place it. I'll do it next weekend. It's not D, it's probably not E. What am I not seeing?
I guess the storm kind of subsided for now.
Wait, what?
I'm guessing the storm kind of subsided for now.
Sounds like it.
Okay.
It's supposed to be like a really small system. I already said A, I already said B. Don't tell me it's E. What am I not seeing here? It's one of those games that it's like, okay, I can't tell, it's like, kind of like that game where it tells you, it's like, okay, this guy's lying, this guy's lying, this guy's lying, I'm telling the truth, this guy's a liar. Don't tell me this is where Astral Chain got that idea from. Two are correct. Let's see. Okay, cool. I get a... Ooh, attack +3 on a lightsaber. I like that. Okay, yep, that's solved. I'm done here, and I, quite frankly, don't care. Wasn't F. Yeah, So it wasn't anyone with F in them. Anything with like C or D. And nobody told me about this. It's like, this is why E and F are wrong. Why wouldn't A be correct? Oh, because all four of them share F. Okay, well, got that. Disruptor Carbine and a Mandalorian Heavy Repeater. I like having extra rifles. And another Disruptor Carbine. And a new scope. I'll take all of that. I definitely need weapon upgrades. Why are all these guys' drops coming in way after the fact? As in, I don't get to check their corpses right after they drop, but like, their pouches come in like way later.
How may I serve?
Charge! Oh, droids. Die.
You have left me
At least all the droid killers actually were useful for something. Ooh, weapons workbench. I like that. Life support pack. Yeah, I need that. Ooh, no, I don't want to touch that. Side. Yeah, I need to figure out something. Lightsaber. That's all good. Ooh, no wonder why. I need an emitter. That's just some color. Okay. I don't have anyone with repair in my current party. Damn it. Attack +2. I don't have the parts. Attack -1, def -1, +1 to 8 energy. That sounds nice. It's not what I'm looking for. Very good. You make an emitter. Deflect +1, I'll take it. I don't know what I want to do with these single lightsabers of mine. I'll figure it out when I get this over with. Alright. Oh crap, another puzzle that I suck at. Okay, so last equation is missing its mathematical operators. Oh no, I can't do math! Damn it, if I was still in college, I think I would have been good at this. The equation is 6 blank 2 blank 8 blank 9 blank 1 equals 13. And I have to use all four. I have to use all four of these at once. Or I could just cheat with a calculator. Of course, you're not going to divide by 1, because that's just stupid. Okay, no, it's not plus, minus, multiply, divide, because dividing by 1 does not help at all. 6 blank 2. 6 divided by 2, that'd be 3. No, that's 32. Not divide. So, it's like... 4 choose 4. 6 divided by 2, 3. So, you only can use 1 operator at a time. Plus 2 divided by 8. Minus 9. That's negative 7. Okay, no. How would you guys break this down?
Don't ask me, man.
Let me see.
Sorry.
Let me read this. Let me read this again. It just needs to have the proper operators in each slot to make the equation balanced. Okay, so I believe you need to use all 4 operators in different places, so you cannot have the same operator twice. No. No, wait, I'm using that twice. So it has to be 2 in the same number. No. I'm wrong. Okay. I don't think you can divide anything by 9. It'd be 8, yeah, because it cannot be 8 times 8. 8 plus 8. Oh, I found it. Oh, I figured it out. No, I just kept hacking numbers at it. So, it's... Yeah, cheaters never prosper. Ah, shit, I can't even tell you. At least the camera's not bright enough to compensate for that. Probably get a ring light. It's 6 times 2 minus 8 plus 9 divided by 1. So it's 12, 4... I can't do math. 12 minus 8 is 4, plus 9 is 13, divided by 1. Someone's gonna say, cheater! It's like, go back to your cheating family! And I get 2 extra lightsaber crystals with different colors that do nothing. Or at least, not that I care about. I'm salvaging the shit out of these droids. Titanium plating, what is that? So, we get more lightsaber colors. Wonderful. If there's one thing I just hate about this game, it's just that you can't sort things at all. You can't sort by recent, you can't sort by name, you can't sort by order. I'm like, this is dumb. I don't even know what I got anymore.
You have a lot of stuff, don't you?
Yeah, and that's my problem with this. I'm like, how am I supposed to know what I want to break apart? You know, it's like if I want to just say screw everything, I want to be able to do everything.
Just say the word.
My life is yours.
This entire area is highly attuned to the dark side. I've heard of locations like this, but never seen one. The Sith must have come here, because of how far the Force has been tainted. I recommend we avoid that area entirely.
Yeah, good point. So, don't touch the pockets of the dark side.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
How much for that?
Soon.
Time to even the odds. Just say the word.
Honor is mine.
Anything I can loot off these dead bodies? No. No. It's the Jedi! And I don't get to raid your lightsabers. I boo at you. Oh, maybe I do. Oh, a thermal detonator. What else? I like this. Oh. This place gives me the creeps. Then again, such is the power of the dark side. I have to unlock like the other side locks before going down the middle first. Too easy. I keep getting these prototype shields. Slave Master Stun Carbine. Wait, why is the radio feed out on my end? Oh, the game's over. Alright, yep, Tampa leads 3-0. They won 6-3. guys still there?
I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, still here. I guess we have to switch to the backup plan for the game now.
So basically, yeah, if Tampa wins outright either Monday or Wednesday, then we'll be continuing the Sith Lords late next Friday. Otherwise, if they win outright, I'm starting early.
Got it. So from what you've seen, you thought that was a pretty like jaw-dropping watch.
Okay, so the first period, Tampa's backfield ended up just caused trouble. So their first 2 goals were from the defenseman, and then what happened in the second period was Tampa scored 2 more, and that was because they caught Montreal's pants down on a line change. So Carey Price pretty much had no chance on the second period. Because essentially he got double teamed on a 2-on-0. But yeah, in the first period, yeah, they pretty much all of Tampa's forwards were just crowding the front in front of Carey Price. They were just blocking his view. So let's just say Tampa won that pretty convincingly without having even seen the third period.
Who are they going up against next game?
The Montreal Canadiens.
Oh, it's still Montreal.
It's the very last round.
Okay.
I am ready.
We got 4 corners of this stuff. Alright. So we've done math, we've done figure out what are the odd 2 out. And I just save scum that one because I am not arsed to see common patterns late at night now. Pocket of the dark side. No.
You know, I watched Revenge of the Sith recently. I rewatched it, and I still think it's. I still don't fully buy it, to be honest.
In what areas?
Well, it's like Anakin starts the movie being this like upright guy, and
Yeah, the Clone Wars.
Yeah, I know. I think the Clone Wars is like probably essential to watch to really understand what happens. It's like it just seems.
Yeah, you got the Samurai Jack one, and you got the CGI one. They got all the expanded universe stuff too. Oh, what are your other problems with it?
Well, that's my main one. I just can't see a guy that. I mean, I know he wanted to save Padme, but he's killing a bunch of people. I mean, even killing the Sand people is one thing. I mean, they had captured his mother. But for him to turn so evil in like what, like a few months or a few years?
I think it was like 3 years between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, 3 years. And you had all the stuff that happened in between.
I haven't watched all that, to be fair, so that's probably what I'm missing.
Well, you got the 2003 Clone Wars, you got the 2008 Clone Wars, in which the 2003 show is part of the pre-Disney expanded universe. The 2008 show, even before Disney bought it, was technically in its own continuity altogether. Oh. In the canon pyramid that was in there. There's like G canon, which were the movies, George Lucas canon, the movies, the audio recordings and stuff. And then I think the 2008 Clone Wars was second place, and the expanded universe I think was top, and then fan fiction was at the very bottom, I think. It's been a while since I saw the pyramid model, so I'll have to look at it again. But yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Well, as far as Anakin killing the kids, it's like because the Jedi are the non-believers, and the non-believers must die.
I don't know. It almost seems like they could have made the last one into 2 movies.
No.
Apparently, the original Revenge of the Sith, the unedited cut, was 4 hours long.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know.
There's actually a part where Anakin kills Shakti, but that was a deleted cutscene. And then there was all the CGI around him, which was not finished, so that was clearly a deleted scene.
Gotcha. I don't know if I'll ever fully buy it, man. I mean, you start the movie and he loves Padme and he is on the right side of good. But in the Clone Wars, there's parts where he sort of goes to the dark side already, right?
There's like one arc in particular in which he does, but then obviously he goes back.
Okay.
I
probably need to see that.
It's really weird. It's hard to explain. You have to watch that arc. I'm not going to mention on stream for all those who haven't seen the Clone Wars, but yeah, there's one particular arc in which, yeah, he really glimpses his future in being a part of the dark side and all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, the 2008 Clone Wars show really got less kid-friendly as it went on. I'll say that much. Because it started out like centered on, you know, the elementary to middle school demographic, but then as the show went on, they decided, well, you know, the kids watching the show are going to get older, so we should just, you know, kind of make it more mature as the show goes on. So, and that's what they did.
Yeah. Kind of like what was supposed to happen with the book series of Harry Potter. It's like, let the audience grow with the characters.
Yeah, that's basically on par with that, yeah.
But another thing that was interesting about it, Revenge of the Sith is, did you notice how in some ways Mace Windu is more powerful than Yoda? I mean, he would have killed Emperor Palpatine.
He had him dead to rights.
Yeah, he did.
But then Anakin, but obviously because this is leading into the original trilogy, we have to let Palpatine, we gotta let Grampy old Palpatine live. So, unfortunately, we had the shaft Mace chop off his arm, get kicked out the window, and yeah, that's it. Like Samuel Jackson getting killed like that, yeah, that's freaking horse shit.
Yeah, I know, really.
Well, he kind of had to die, unfortunately, because he wasn't in the OT. So what are you gonna do about it? Everyone, but like I think at that point, by the time Episode 4 was happening, there's probably less than 10 surviving Jedi at that point.
I
think you had Obi-Wan, you had Yoda, and don't even want to get into the expanded universe stuff because you know that just opens a huge rabbit hole. But anyways, so yeah, it was just Yoda and Obi-Wan, and that was it, I think.
What about Ahsoka Tano?
Ahsoka Tano. Yoshi, you already know about Ahsoka Tano, who she is and all that, right? On a basic level, right?
Yeah, on a surface level, yeah.
Yeah, she's Anakin's Padawan from the 2008 Clone Wars.
Sorry, I'm just pondering what I should be doing character-wise. Don't mind me.
No worries.
Oh, this is ranged weapons.
Hey, it's actually relating to Star Wars, so don't complain too much. Oh. I wonder if Ahsoka will ever find Officer Bridger, who disappeared at the end of Rebels. Event, did you ever see Rebels by chance?
No, I didn't. I mean to see it.
Yeah, I think it's on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Obviously it's on DVD and Blu-ray and all that, but it takes place. It's basically the consecutively. It is a sequel to Clone Wars, but it takes place like 15 years after or so, when the Empire's ruling everything. But I feel like the Bad Batch feels more like a continuation of the Clone Wars, even though it...
You have left me
literally in the first episode, it's basically... I mean, okay, the episode's been out for like, Marvel, right? It's fair game at this point. Basically, the first episode of the Bad Batch, basically takes place during Order 66. During, like, I was like in the middle of it, of the episode. So it's literally right after the Clone Wars ends. It's not like Rebels where it takes us 50 years later. It's actually continuing. It actually explains like what happening to the clones after Order 66, how they're being replaced by human recruits, and how they're having one of the clones from the Bad Batch train the new soldiers on Kamino, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, I always wondered about that. I always wondered how that transition happened.
Well, they don't have Jango Fett anymore.
Oh, what was that?
They don't have Jango Fett anymore. He was the template for the clones.
Yeah, and during the Clone Wars, they really outstretched his DNA strand a lot, and it started to kind of deteriorate, and they couldn't really effectively use it anymore at one point towards the end. So, and basically the thing that really killed the deal as far as using clone templates for soldiers was the Clone Rebellion that you see in Star Wars Battlefront 2. And Admiral Palpatine thought that a bunch of clone soldiers were too susceptible to corruption, so he basically axed the whole clone program altogether after the Clone Rebellion.
Wasn't there something about also levying taxes on Kamino while he was at it?
Maybe. But I just know the anti-Empire clones were fighting their own brothers who were stormtroopers at that point. And I think Boba Fett was in on the operation too. He was leading the fight against the anti-Empire clones. Which, by the way, I have a Star Wars Battlefront 2 on my channel. I'm struggling if I should do the original Xbox version or the PlayStation 2 version. I have it on Steam, but I'm more of a console guy, so. Yosh, what was your? I know you kind of sort of like Battlefront 2. I remember there was something you didn't like about it.
Well, I already aired my grievances with the entire Tantive fight, which I think was kind of stupid when I mentioned it. It's like, wait a minute, Leia should not be able to one-shot Darth Vader. And, it's like the ending on Hoth was such bullshit, because it's like, oh, Rebel snipers can also kill Darth Vader. And the AT-ATs can get stuck, and you need the AT-ATs to, make it to the Rebel base. I'm going, ah. I did not enjoy the ending just because of that. And, oh yeah, by the way, killing Jedi is hard. But I think, other than that, what was the fundamental problem I had with the game? Well, I'm not going to say that the game was a little bit too short. I think I may have had my expectations set too high by other games. But it's not really character balance. I don't have too much of a problem with that if you know what you... Because it's like there are plenty more players than me that know what they're doing. I don't. What problem did I have?
I can always train you.
What problem did I have with the... switching controls between foot and space combat, because typically I like playing space combat with a joystick or a controller.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the problems I had with it. It couldn't be too smooth a transition.
Can do it. Yes, you're getting the hang of it now.
I honestly think you should, if you have a PlayStation Portable emulator, I suggest maybe playing Star Wars Battlefront Elite Squadron. That's basically Star Wars Battlefront 3 in all but name, because it uses a lot of the assets and pretty much all the story from what would have been Star Wars Battlefront 3 on 360 and PlayStation 2. Event, have you ever heard of X1 and X2?
No, I don't think so.
They were They were clone troopers who were created from the. Instead of being created from the DNA of Jango Fett, they were created from the DNA of a Jedi Knight named Fallon Gray.
More where that came from.
It's one of those expanded universe things that they don't show up in the Clone Wars.
More where that came from.
I feel the 2008 Clone Wars kind of tried to sidestep the expanded universe a lot.
Wonder how many expanded universe books we've read.
There's a whole slew of them. I really love the Jedi Quest and Jedi Apprentice books. I haven't read all of them, but from the few ones I've read, back when I was in middle school or so, I was like, wow, these are good. I actually own one of them, the first Jedi Path book, Jedi Quest, the Jedi Path. I think that's the name of the book. I have the one before they stamped the Legends stamp onto it. When Disney rebranded the entire pre-Disney expanded universe as the Legends continuity.
When you wish upon a Death Star.
I wish the whole Disney canon would be scrubbed altogether, except for a few things.
And I think we've already made I made my opinion clear on Solo, so it should have been a whole mini-series, because you really can't tell Han Solo in 2 hours. In 8 to 10, you can. I'm like...
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, whoever was in charge of Lucasfilm at the time, it's like, you do realize George made the entire Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, why didn't you just copy that?
I don't know, because Kathleen Kennedy, unfortunately, yeah, she's not the brightest bulb in the shade, let's just put that away. Especially when it comes to firing directors and stuff. Because apparently Solo's Star Stories went through a bunch of directors until Ron Howard basically cleaned up the whole mess that was left behind and had to reshoot a lot of the film.
Yeah, and the guy who did Rogue One, it was like, dude, the guy brought back Godzilla. It's like, how could you kick him?
Like, didn't they like kick him during post-production or whatever?
I don't know how late he got the boot.
Was that when they were doing the reshoots? Because I know Rogue One went through a few reshoots because they're like, oh my gosh, this movie's so freaking dark. If you were to watch Rogue One and then watch like the original Star Wars movie or Episode 4: New Hope, you're gonna be like, wait, these movies are two totally different films. So I think they kind of lightened the tone a little bit in some areas of Rogue One. I mean, it still wound up being a somewhat dark movie still, but apparently the original cut was a lot darker than what we got.
Where that came from?
I think in that one, Jyn Erso actually survived, I believe. Or her and Cassian get shot out of the sky when they transfer the plans to Santa's form. That's the only rumors I heard, so... Oh, yeah, the thing that probably would have sucked was, Darth Vader would not have used his lightsaber, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was an awesome part.
That was like the best part! It was like, that was worth the price of admission alone.
Apparently, that scene where Vader goes completely psycho on those rebel soldiers, that was not in the final draft of the script, that was a last-minute add-on.
It's like, hey, we gotta demonstrate how scary Darth Vader is.
Yeah. Turn him into a freaking serial killer, yeah. But he's an evil Sith Lord. What else do you want?
What, him just force choking the whole room?
These guys seen the fan edit? Well, kind of the fan edit of Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan on the Death Star, where it shows it being more action-packed than in the original movie.
Yeah, it was pretty weak in the original movie. But it was cool, but...
Yeah. Well, it was their first attempt at lightsaber combat, so...
True.
Captain, we need just one more.
But, yeah. But there's like an edit in which the guy basically makes the fight longer. It makes it more action-packed and serious. It's like, oh my gosh.
That's not this.
Apparently they CGI'd Alexander's face on to the guy who was playing Obi-Wan, which is kind of Is it true that David Prowse was really ticked off when he got voiced out by James Earl Jones?
Yeah, he was. There's actually a documentary about that where they go and they reshoot that scene some of the scenes with David Prowse's voice.
Yeah.
But they're not allowed to show it on the documentary for copyright reasons.
Or because, you know, they don't have the permission from David to use his voice or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously they just take the scene, they just put James Earl Jones' voice over the part where Vader talks, and then they just add that in.
It's good that they did, though, man. I mean, I've heard David Prowse's voice. It's not nearly as impressive as James Earl Jones. It would have been a lot weaker.
You are a part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away!
Holding her is dangerous. Word gets out, it might generate sympathy for the rebellion in the Senate.
If there's any villain I want to be, it would be Vader.
Yeah, and it was pretty cathartic playing Vader on the Tantive 4 mission in Battlefront 2 with the tune of Battle of the Heroes. I'm like, what more can you do to better that scene? other than him getting one shot by Leia, which was complete bullshit.
Yeah, that totally breaks continuity there.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I can understand Leia one-shotting anyone else or one-shotting any of the troopers, but I'm like, it's like, one-shotting Vader, what is this? Yeah, it took me like an hour to figure it out.
Leia,
I'm going, it's like,
yeah,
oh right,
Leia's really overpowered.
I'm like, wait a minute, I'm a Sith Lord, I can force choke. How didn't I think of this? That's how you beat Leia, by the way, when you're playing Vader.
Yeah. I think if you win the Galactic Conquest scenario with the Empire, there's a scene where Vader chokes Leia. And what was I gonna say? Here's something weird about Star Wars games. Apparently, in the Nintendo DS version of The Force Unleashed, Darth Vader can use Force lightning, in which he can't. He doesn't have real hands anymore.
Yeah, and it would fry his circuits.
Yes. Why they had that in the Nintendo DS version, I don't know. I guess the studio was, I don't know, was on drugs and they made it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just making a wacky guess. I don't know.
You're too late. We have done what needed to be done.
There's some suit in the last minute game and it said we need more action.
What is this?
Yeah.
Of course, the Force has guided you here. It echoes within you, yet I sense it is untrained.
Yoshi, ever thought playing The Force Unleashed, ever streaming that?
This tomb is strong with the dark side. Here.
Oh, why? It's too intense.
First steps on the path to your destiny. An adept has managed to come so far. Incredible. You have within you the potential to wield the Force. I'm not speaking of the ways of the Jedi or their flawed teachings. Their order was rooted in weakness. They would have you become a puppet of the Force. They would have you deny the strength of your emotions, the strength of your own will. Can't you feel the power of this place? It echoes through you like a second voice. Accept it. Embrace it. The Jedi teachings say that one should never use the Force in anger. To deprive themselves of such a weapon is absurd. The Force is there to be used. That is the truth of the dark side. Use your emotions. Use your rage and channel the Force. Use its power to break your chains and forge your own destiny. Don't be so short-sighted. Can't you feel the power? Here, within the walls of this tomb. Just embrace it. Don't limit your potential. A shame. Instead of freedom and power, you have chosen death. So be it.
So you have chosen death.
So you have chosen death. It wasn't Christopher Lee on set of Return of the King, when we were trying to do the scene where Saruman gets stabbed? by, you know, apparently he was trying to give, Peter, well, yeah. He was trying to just tell him, like, that I know what it's like to be stabbed by someone. I know what it's like to stab someone.
More where that came from.
Because I think Christopher Lee was part of the Secret Service during World War II. During World War II for England, if I remember right.
Yeah, he was. I just got clowned. Hang on, I need to give Disciples something different because he got racked.
I actually heard that James Bond is based off some of the missions, based off somewhat on Christopher Lee's missions in the Secret Service.
That I would not doubt. Oh right, I gave her light armor. Yeah, should I run all the way back to the workbench and try to give her some extra things? Force resistant and stuff and the like. Hello? And the game crashed. I don't need to check for a solution. I just want you to freaking close the game. I just wanted to change some inventory. How hard did this have to be? Swear to God, if this game crashes after the load, I am gonna be pissed. Okay, that's good.
I can't remember ever really checking for solution, to be honest. Always just.
I'm listening.
Gonna get back into the game.
My life is yours.
Speed. Night Valor. Max Res. Energy Res.
I am ready.
How may I serve?
Break the ritual now. You're too... What lies has your master spread? What have they denied you in their ignorance? The Jedi preach calm and serenity while wallowing in weakness and hypocrisy. They would have you become a... The Jedi teaching said that... Don't... A shame.
So you have chosen death.
I hear you needed me. More where that came from. Mom. You haven't had to
Oh, Disciple killed all of them. What the fuck? I didn't even do anything. All I did was just hit the heal button and then just Disciple and Adam just double team them. Well, that's the power of teamwork, though. Because they both have Dual Strike! Wait. I don't have it on Adam? What the f- Oh, right, I gave him... I give him Precise Shot or no? That's Sneak Attack. Oh, I gave him... Precise Shot +2. Damage +2 with ranged weapons. That's actually not bad. Shit did I give him, though? Nothing. I gave him dual... It's not dueling, it has to be dual strike. Okay. Shit, I screwed that up. But yeah, double team them. They'll do fine. I won by doing nothing. Well, putting a bunch of shields resist lightsabers doesn't really count.
Something you need of me? Just say the word.
My life is yours.
Yeah, I gave him a just electrical and energy bonus. It's like, yeah, it's like you have a dark Lord of the Sith who likes to spam Force Lightning. Do that. Oh yeah, by the way, can I rob these guys? It's like these guys are supposed to be bosses.
I wonder if we'll encounter Darth Bane at some point.
Ooh, Upari Crystal, a double-bladed lightsaber, and Sith power gauntlets. I'll take it. You were saying about Darth Bane?
The honor is mine.
I wonder if he'll show up at some point.
Who knows? Who knows anything?
Because he's the one who decides, you know what, there doesn't need to be like a million Sith. There can just, what's the Sith one to hiding? It's like, you know what, there can only be 2 Sith, Master and Apprentice. That's it. I really like Sith lore, it's really cool.
And I am officially a grave robber. So I just stole a Sith, I just raided a Sith corpse, and what the fuck? Why does he look like that? Do I need to zoom in and see? Oh, I can't zoom in.
Does the game feel a little like Tomb Raider at some points?
You do that twice. So what is this?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not an upgradable lightsaber. 3 to 24 energy, crit 19 to 20 times 2, on hit, knockdown 14, plus 2 attack modifier. This is just 2 to 24 energy attack. I have so many double-bladed lightsabers it's not even funny. I wonder if this has to do with me just saying, my character's lightsaber used to be like a nice blue double-bladed lightsaber. I don't know, if you ever ask me to hold a lightsaber in real life, it'll be a single-bladed one. I don't think I can hold a two-handed one to save my life.
I'd probably end up killing myself with it, honestly.
Yeah, and that and I don't have the reflexes to use the Force, so.
Yoshi, what is the worst Star Wars game you've ever played? Or you can't really rank them.
With the ones I've played, they've been good enough where I don't think I can rank them to say which one was the most bad. If you're talking about, like, which one was kind of a disappointment relative to my standards that I played so far, I hate to say Republic Commando, because I liked it, but it just felt too short when you realize what you were doing.
Play it up to the highest difficulty, saying that'll be a different story.
Especially if you're going to be on the Star Destroyer having to deal with those stupid little electric droids that'll freaking kill you in one hit.
And wasn't the one with the Trandoshan, like, scavengers or whatever?
Yes.
I'm sorry, they don't look anything like boss, they just look like trolls.
I thought they were the ones that look like lizards, or... Damn it, we come across Trandoshans here. How do I not remember them?
Remember in something Dark Side where Stewie as Vader was like going through the bounty hunters, and when he got the boss, he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember you were beating up Captain Kirk or whatever."
Okay, yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
It's like,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
He's like,
good.
Who are you? I'm Raggedy Andy. Get the
yeah.
fuck out of my bounty hunter meeting.
The Empire stuff part where they're like doing like office work on the Star Destroyer, and Stu was going by there trying to make themselves look busy and all that.
It's like, yeah, it's like, holy crap, it's Darth Vader, look busy.
What you have done is beyond words. You fought like a Mandalorian.
What was up with the whole Boba Chicken thing? I never understood that.
Let the rest of your squad know what you've discovered.
So this is a little bit more rooted in Family Guy lore. So basically, the chicken character gave Peter an expired coupon, and basically they beat the crap out of each other in a fist fight. And the first fight, yeah, Peter won when he shoved the chicken out the window, or better yet, they fell out of a window together and Peter landed on top of him. The second one the second and third appearances were just big come out of nowhere, and the second one ended, the ending of the second one was basically homage to Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know, the airplane on the airplane in the circle scene?
Yeah, oh yeah, the part where Indiana Jones is beating that big guy up with Marianne in the cockpit, yeah.
Yeah, and she tries to break her way up because the fuel line was ruptured and it was going to light on fire. Yeah, it was that scene. And then
doesn't the chicken talk?
He does in his third appearance.
But before that, he just makes chicken noises and all that.
Yes. And
what noise?
I think there's been at least 5 fights, but as far as I've seen, I definitely... Well, the first one, TBS always has it on their YouTube channel. You can always try to find the second and third ones. I've definitely seen the fourth one. I don't know about any after the fourth. Because I stopped paying attention to Family Guy after college.
Yeah. And, before the fight where he talks, doesn't he just say "brack" when he gets beaten up?
I was like, yeah, that.
I need to watch some of those episodes again.
Mm-hmm.
The genius show at parts. I think the coolest thing... Go on, I'm sorry.
Sorry, I was wondering if you guys saw Team America role plays.
From the guys who made South Park, and they try to make a whole puppet show. Other than the parts you've shown me, no. I have not seen it front to back.
It's basically based off Thunderbirds, basically.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the puppeteering and stuff, yeah. Vince, sorry about that, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, I think the coolest part of Family Guy is how they have those little like short little jokes, like they flash to, he says something, Peter will say something, and then it will show like, you know what I'm talking about.
There are some pretty good cutaways, but you can tell they phoned it in when they did like entire Conway Twitty music videos. Because they had nothing else to fill 3 minutes of airtime with.
Don't forget that my favorite joke out of all of Family Guy. Remember those sweet warm New England summers? Remember drinking lemonade under a shady tree? Remember when you hit that pedestrian with your car at the crosswalk and then just drove away? Pepperidge Farm remembers. But Pepperidge Farm ain't gonna keep us up to Pepperidge Farm free of charge. Maybe you go out and buy these distinctive Milano cookies. Maybe this whole thing just disappears. Now, in that episode, wasn't like Peter was driving a tank and he ran over a bunch of people at the crosswalk or something?
And that was the one where they took a jab at Walmart. I think that may have been the episode, but I don't remember the episode in its entirety. Because that was the one where Meg gets a job at a Walmart lookalike, correct? And then Brian and Stewie end up demolishing it at the end. Yeah. I didn't. Well, it's like I know the base plot, but I don't remember the cutaways in that.
Doesn't Seth have Walmart on his shit list or Walgreens on his shit list or something?
I don't remember which, but odds are it's Seth. I'm pretty sure if you're a comedian, you're definitely gonna piss off one major chain.
Yeah.
Doesn't Seth make fun of everyone in the spectrum?
Particularly Texas.
What?
Particularly Texas and chunks of the American Southwest.
What does he have against Texas?
I don't know, but and I'm not sure if he's ever going to be open to mention any of that.
But isn't he like in South Park where he just goes after everyone?
Yeah.
Because I know South Park, I know, does that a lot. I mean, I haven't watched enough Family Guy. Yeah. It's still going.
How many seasons have they had so far?
I don't know, you can go on their official website and you can check.
Sure.
You can also go to the Wikipedia page too, and it'll show you like the number of seasons and the episode names for each season and all that. Yeah, just South Park, list of episodes, Wikipedia, and then I'll probably tell you how many seasons and episodes and what the name of the episodes are.
Sure.
Just want to check if there's anything else I've missed in this room. I've already committed grave robbery. We raided Nad's corpse. Wow, we've made it to midnight already, and we've done a hearty amount of action. I feel happy for once. Actually, not happy. I don't know. I think I would be sounding overjoyed, but I'm satisfied with today. Do you think we should just cut it short now while the feeling is still good?
Before we get totally shafted in the ass, I guess. I don't know.
We might as well just end this on a high note. We'll continue. We'll see what happens on Onderon Actual tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Next time.
Yeah, we're doing Bond stream tomorrow.
Yeah, Summer of Bonds tomorrow. Sunday, I'm doing 2 things at once in the afternoon. Monday, I have off, so I'm doing a filler episode in the afternoon. Next Friday, we'll continue nights, probably. Like I said, it's dependent on if Tampa just wins outright on Monday or Wednesday. If Montreal somehow manages to win both Monday and Wednesday, then Friday I'm going to be starting a little bit late. We'll see. But if Tampa wins, we'll see it 8 next Friday. If Montreal somehow manages to nab 2 games, we'll see it at 10. But Matt, what time did you want to do Summer of Bond tomorrow? You said 3 Eastern?
Yeah, I'm thinking around 12. Yeah, 12ish. 12ish p.m. Pacific, 3ish p.m. Eastern Atlantic. I will keep you informed about what's going on with me tomorrow, and just adjust a little bit if we have to.
Okay, so we'll be watching like the second pair of Connery films, and then Sunday I'm doing Metroid Fusion and Comanche Gold. It's like you guys probably have plans, I don't. And yeah, Monday's just a filler episode. I'm gonna try out the recording. I'm gonna try out live. I'm gonna try out live streaming with a PSP emulator. We'll do Phantasy Star Portable on Monday. Or at least I'll do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. You have July 5th off, correct, Yosh?
Sorry.
You were saying, Event?
I said I might join you on Sunday if that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I currently have it planned at 1 and 4, and I'm just gonna be, I'm just gonna be making burgers and just eating chips. I'm not gonna make my own. I'm not gonna buy potatoes this weekend. I have a bunch of other carbs to run through.
Yeah, I could have hot dogs for the 4th of July, right?
I didn't buy the hot dog buns, and odds are it's like I already have a bunch of hamburger patties in the fridge I have to run through. So
yeah, you're already racking up a lot of calories either way.
Yeah. It's like I'm just gonna I'm just gonna grill those, and I'm just gonna get like a big bag of potato chips. Probably just get like, I don't know, some classical Ruffles or the sour cream ones, or I don't know, some barbecue Lays. Depends on what I see as a big bag.
I love barbecue Lays. Those are awesome. Have you ever had the sweet barbecue Lays?
I don't think I have.
Those are good. I think there's also a hot barbecue. I'll be wrong.
Yeah.
There's so many different kinds of barbecue sauce. I like the honey mustard myself.
Yeah, honey mustard, yeah, it's a little sour, but I think it's good. I usually just use the traditional mustard for hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff like that.
Yeah, usually for a honey mustard, I kind of like to make my own dressing with that. It's like you actually mix your own honey, you mix some Dijon, and then you add a little bit of balsamic, and then some salt and black pepper.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's good to top on a salad. As far as like doing mustard on burgers, usually I'm much more of a ketchup and relish guy, or barbecue sauce and grilled onions, or fried onions.
So, what grade would you give Knights of the Republic 2? Like a D? Would you give it like a D minus?
Based off tonight, I don't think I can give it that.
Well, I just mean overall, across all the streams. We've done quite a few at this point.
Well, let's see just how much of the final boss we have. Yes, and I'm sorry, I just had my fun for 2 hours, and I kind of did not want to drag this any further and go, yeah, I have no idea what I want to do. I'm like, it's like I got my 2 hours worth of action, so, we slew a whole bunch of Sith tonight. I feel pretty proud about that. And
would you give this game a Z minus by chance?
No. The dialogue, the dialogue kind of does not. The dialogue does not warrant it getting an F or anything lower.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head on out, guys. It's been nice hanging with you.
Yeah. All right, Event.
Yeah. See ya.
But yeah, if you want to. But yeah, it's like if you want to join us anytime later in the weekend, go ahead.
Cool.
Like, our doors open for Summer of Bond and and my
definitely
stuff on Sunday and Monday.
Yeah, if you're willing to put up like $5 to watch with us, yeah, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, I might be able to do that. I have something I'm gonna do tomorrow, so
sure. You're always welcome.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys. See you.
Sure thing. Yeah, I might just.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't know if my church is going to be open on Sunday. I'll be very surprised if they are. I might just go Saturday afternoon and then just go to the store. What do I need to get tomorrow? Well, I definitely need fruit. I legitimately need vegetables. No, I have too much I have too much, many other things to get before I contemplate getting stir fry right now. I have plenty of pasta. I'll get some peas, onions, and mushrooms tomorrow. That works. Because,
You got it.
yeah, because I want
Are
to.
you gonna go to the store tomorrow?
Huh?
Are you gonna go to the store tomorrow before we start?
Yeah, and I might, I didn't clean up a few things that I needed to cook with tomorrow. I wanted to make a pasta casserole, but I kind of forgot to clean the casserole dish. I'm just gonna order a sandwich tomorrow. I'll just get one of those I'll just get one of those long sandwiches.
Subway or Jersey Mike's or what?
Yeah, either or there's a deli down the street from me, so they're pretty trustworthy.
Oh yeah, the deli.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just get myself a nice corned beef sandwich.
You got corned beef?
The legit kind of corned beef, yes. I don't count the canned stuff because no.
It's an Irish delicacy.
It's like when you get the legit corned beef, yeah, that is pretty damn good.
Too bad I really only have it once a year and that's it. St. Patty's Day.
Yeah. Any other games I have on the docket? Hang on. Next Friday is when NISA starts shipping out East 9 Monstrum Nox, so I'm gonna start that as soon as I get it. Well, at least the Friday after I get it. Or maybe on Sunday afternoon we'll do that, because we're still doing fun on Saturdays, except for when you have your week off. I'll probably do a Saturday night on that one then. But yeah, as far as I see with Knights, we are probably about another 3 to 4 episodes away. I still have to resolve what's going on the surface on Onderon, and then we have to do Endgame. Yeah. And to do that, we have to we have to kill a Sith Lord who's going to eat the whole galaxy alive.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Dark Nihilus or whatever?
This one is Darth Scion. You've seen him as the one who's all ashy and his skin's all...
Darth Scion, yes.
Yeah, it's like his skin...
The guy who has the crumbled skin.
Yeah, the guy who looks like the guy whose skin pretty much looks like it's burnt ash.
Yeah, it looks like he's like Sandman. He looks all burnt up and he has like cracks in his skin. He looks like the Thing, kind of, from, Fantastic Four, but he's just kind of all burnt up.
That's a fair assessment. But yeah, I don't know. It's like, and based off our little encounter in Korriban, I don't know. I do not feel ready for that yet.
I might have to weigh it out.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, and I got like 40 mines. I'm like, should I just mine the approach and try to let him walk and trip on all the mines? Or should I?
Well, if that would make your life easier, if you just don't want to deal with all the horse shit with fighting him, you just want to, take the shortcut way, then go for it.
Yeah, because I got 20 mines that are like rated deadly or major. I'm like, that's good enough. And I got half a dozen thermal detonators, or I could probably break down all of those mines and make grenades out of it, but I do not have a good throwing stat. I'll probably just drop the mines. It's like, let's just lay mines and have him trip all of them. Okay. Or I already have my own healing, so unless I am going to be stretching all my force healing to its limit, so I don't know if I want to break down any of. I guess I could break down any of my minor things and flip those to making stat boosters. Because I already have like 30 plus deadly mines. I mean, I farmed out a whole minefield. I got like 20 of them off of one minefield alone on M4-78.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
All I can tell is it's like if Visas ends up stabbing me in the back, this is going to fucking suck. It's like I do not need Bastille at take 2. It's that blue.
Oh, yeah.
You were there.
Do you just want?
You were there.
Yes. Do you just want to? You wish you could just slap Bastille in the face and then to the point where she's unconscious? Like that's literally how bad the betrayal was in your mind.
I was more like, well, it was more or less you had to. It's like you knew you had to slap some sense into her, but I'm like, just like yeah. It's like thanks a lot for making my life a living hell. Because it's like, I not only have to kill you on my own, I also have to kill fucking Darth Malik on my own. And that sucked.
Yeah, that was...
I think I learned my lesson.
Terrible.
I learned my lesson from the first Knights to this one, and that was because the first installment I tried to play a scoundrel and try to sweet talk my way through everything. I'm going, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing in this game anymore, because I have no idea how to use sneak attacks.
Yeah,
or how to position people in solo mode. It's a miracle BioWare ended up making things a hell of a lot more manageable when they did Dragon Age. Don't ask me to stream that. I suck at that game because like this one's demonstrating I am a terrible D20 player. Because I just overthink all the wrong shit and it ends up biting me in the ass. Well, any more final thoughts before I cut the feed?
Let's just finish this. I want to see how it ends.
And we'll see in the next 3 weeks how this goes. Hopefully 3.
Maybe when I'm at the beach, I might pop in and say hi on the chat. But yeah, I might just see a few glimpses and everything.
Yeah, because I'm thinking, Surface of Onderon is probably going to be next week, and then I have no idea how long the finale is going to be. I would not be surprised if we're done by the end of July. If the ending has to take me like 3 nights to do. Well, God forbid the whole ending takes me 12 hours.
Isn't it going to be a showdown with Darth Sion and all the Earth Sith?
That may be.
Yeah. And at that point, Darth Bane comes along and say, you know what, there's only 2 Sith at a time. We don't need to have all these Sith running around.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm just really wondering to see how it'll tie up to how it is in the movies. The Sith are in hiding and all that.
Or you could probably just play the Old Republic. I have not played the Old Republic MMO in over 8 years, so don't ask.
I haven't played in like 3 years or so. I have an account and everything since I haven't touched it in a while. I have the client still, but yeah, I haven't done anything in quite a bit.
Yeah, because wasn't it like after Knights of the Fallen Empire, they ended up managing to just rebalance the whole game for single player anyways?
Kinda.
Yeah, or at least it should have been that way to begin with.
It's just basically Knights of the Republic, but online. The lore and everything.
But everything is scaled for multi.
Yes.
Which kind of blows if you don't have any friends at the same time who can play it.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's like, yeah, if they rebalance it for single, I'm like, okay, I don't have a problem with that. It's still like
But you're not a big
If the plot is still majority multi, I'm like, no.
Yeah. You're not a big MMO guy, correct?
Well, Phantasy Star Online doesn't count, so the originals. I'm not talking about 2.
So generally, no, basically.
Yeah, no. Especially if it was a subscription-based one, because I didn't have the money for that.
Yeah, no income flow, yeah. Or at least not enough to be like, yeah, I want to spend all this money on this subscription, yeah.
Yeah. Or, it's like you have to... or it's like, it's like it has to be one of those where you have to spend like 3, 4, 5 hours a night for 4 nights a week. I'm like, damn it, I just want to play an hour a night. What's wrong with that?
I just want your money.
Mm-hmm.
Money. Anyway, rant aside.
Yeah. We might take the rest of this month just trying to wrap up loose ends, but I am kind of happy with what we did tonight.
Just ended on a sweet note.
Yeah.
And that way we won't be like, totally zoned out when we do our Bond stream.
Yeah, and that way I don't end. And that way it's like, this whole thing doesn't drag out till 2 a.m. and I end up sleeping at 3.
Yeah. Give me 2 a.m. to 3 p.m. You mean?
Or sleeping at 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that would suck. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, because
just take baby steps.
Yeah, because ever since doing the last few episodes of Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus, where they dragged on for like 4 to 5 hours, and I remember when I did the finale of that game, I started really late because that night I wanted to watch Roadhouse for the first time. It's a good movie. I recommend watching it. And I'm going, holy shit, this ending is long. I was just like worn out at the very end. And then, it's like I do the entire post-game ending, and I was not able to sleep at all after that.
What's the premise of Roadhouse?
Guy comes into a new town, tries to defend a bar from this one property owner who's trying to commit arson and do some other things to hoard the land for all himself. That's the gross oversimplification of it, but it's a good film.
Okay. Is it like a horror suspense kind of film?
No, it's more like just a straight fist fighting action thing.
It's not like a revenge, fight movie or anything like that?
No.
Which I'm not really into those kind of movies, but if it's just something like that, maybe I'll give it a watch, I don't know.
Yeah, Roadhouse is a good one.
Is it on, like, Peacock or whatever?
I don't think it's on Peacock. MGM owns that, so,
yeah, I forget. Peacock's the MGM property thing, I forget, yeah.
Yeah, Roadhouse is owned by MGM.
Didn't MGM, yeah. Yeah, isn't MGM and Comcast, didn't they partner together to do Peacock or whatever?
I don't know if MGM was even involved in that.
Okay, got it.
Because usually they get their licensing from all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a long day.
Yeah, you could check if it's available on Prime Video. Well, because Amazon pretty much bought out MGM earlier this year.
Oh my gosh. Amazon, please don't do what Disney did for Star Wars. Don't do the same thing to James Bond, please. Like, we don't need a James Bond show. We don't need James Bond comic books for kids. No, we don't need that. We just want bloody movies every few years. Yeah.
Well, hopefully they just signed the checks.
Yeah. I never figured out, what was the reason behind the buyout of MGM? Like, wasn't like Barbara Broccoli just finally saying, you know what, I'm getting too old for all this or whatever? Is
she even a figurehead at MGM? I thought she was I thought she was just one of the majority owners of Danjak or Eon or whoever owns the Bond estate.
I would think Barbara had some sort of leadership role after Albert Broccoli died.
But Broccoli himself, I don't think Broccoli himself would have been No, Broccoli himself was head of Eon.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm thinking backwards, yeah. But I'm pretty sure Barbara at least has some kind of financial stake in, MGM in some way. Even now. But yeah, I just think it'd be so cool if you had Amazon. All the Bond movies are free. If you have that, that'd be so freaking cool.
And we could have done a proper watch party with that instead of having to play through this whole cockamamie BS. Yeah, but that conversation we should leave out of this because
yeah, fine.
We're still hot and live.
Yeah, I know. Can you spell that word, cockamamie? Or Achilles right down. I just want to look up it. I just want to look it up on Urban Dictionary or whatever.
COCKAMAIE or something like that.
Is it like what language is it from? Is it like Chinese?
I don't know. I don't know. It's like I've seen this in like some old '60s films. So.
I'm just dying of laughter right now.
Yeah, and well, I'm gonna say this regarding MGM. Well, they also shot themselves in the foot with a couple of bad financial decisions back then, and it's like reason why we didn't get Skyfall for quite a while was they were in the middle of bankruptcy proceedings, and we were wondering. It's like, wait a minute, why are you co-sponsoring The Hobbit if you're in the middle of bankruptcy? It's like, did Warner Brothers just not have enough capital to take care of it by itself or something? That was the one thing I kind of wondered.
I know we probably would save more of the details on that for streams, but like was it Quantum of Solace? Was that kind of their Achilles heel as far as them going into bankruptcy and all that, or was it just them making terrible financial decisions after that?
Well, you also have to factor in that around 2008 was the Great Recession at the time, so.
Yeah, the housing market bubble pop and all that.
You had the market. Yeah, it's like you had the writer's strike and the crash happened in back-to-back years, and there were probably also there's also probably a bad string of films in between. And I'm going. Fuck, did you have to remake RoboCop and Carrie at the same time in 2014? Those were unnecessary. But yeah,
they want to do it for money, and they'll keep doing it as long as people go to their films.
And it's like I think pretty sure this is inaccurate. I kind of blame them for stretching The Hobbit out to 3 films when 2 would have done just fine, because the original plan was to do 2. It's like you can explain you can explain The Hobbit and as much backstory as you want in 6 hours. You don't need to do it in 9.
Why did it extend to a 3rd film? Money?
Yes.
Of course. Wasn't the 3rd one a box office bomb or whatever?
I don't know. I went to a packed house, but.
Yeah. That was like Battle of the Two Armies or whatever.
5. Like
5. I remember An Unexpected Journey, Desolation of Smog, and then I always forget the name of the 3rd top for some bizarre reason.
Yeah, it was the 5 Armies. I'm like, and just so you know, it's like, yes, I've read the original book. And I've also watched the Rankin Bass animated version. I would say give that animated version a shot. It does a good job of diluting the book down into a nice 90-minute film.
Yeah. That was in the 80s, right?
That was like the 70s.
Oh, got it. Do you think it's drastically different from the movies, correct?
Far. Then you had the
yeah.
and then you had the animated version of The Lord of the Rings. Ralph Bakshi did that, and it covered the first two films. Then, well, Rankin Bass had to fill, and then Rankin Bass pretty much had to do Return of the King.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it's like the Ralph Bakshi version of Lord of the Rings. Well, that's the one where Boromir gets shot 7 times.
In the movie, he only gets shot like 3 times, right?
He gets shot 3 times with like some inch-wide arrows.
And Sean Bean enjoyed every second of it because he apparently loves having his character die and everything.
Well, actually, there's a recent interview where he said he doesn't want to do that anymore.
Oh, he's burnt out from that.
He's burnt out from. Yeah, it's like he actively does not pick characters who die anymore. It's like that'll probably be like the first or second thing he asks, or the first or second thing he looks for when he's asked to do a character in the script. He's like, okay, do I die or not?
Yeah, if he does, sorry, next contract. I'm not doing this.
Next offer.
Yeah, next offer. Yeah. Is it he's still acting, or is he retired at this point? I know he's like in his early 60s.
I think he'll still do things.
Yeah. Wasn't GoldenEye your intro to him?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Closing time, James. Last call.
Yeah. I was gonna bring up a fun fact about Sean Bean regarding GoldenEye, but I think I'll save it for the stream. Though.
Yeah, save it when we get there. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, just some closing remarks. The Summer of Bond watch parties. It's going to be exclusively on Twitch on my end. I'm not simulcasting that to YouTube, but my Sunday and Monday episodes will be simulcast. But yeah, I think we've been droning on for like 25 minutes. So
yeah. Oh yeah, and a big FYI to you guys, for legal copyright reasons, we can't stream the movie itself because we don't want to get copyright struck to oblivion and we lose our Twitch or we just don't want to deal with that horse shit. So we're not doing it, unfortunately.
It's also,
even if we could stream the Amazon video to Twitch, it's like we still have that to worry about. Yeah.
Yeah, it's there's watch party regulations in effect, and let's leave it at that.
About that, I just wanted to briefly touch on that. Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, well, I had a good time. I think this is one of the best streams we had with Knights. Yeah. That'll be my final remarks on that.
Yeah, and this one, it wasn't plagued with a whole bunch of technical difficulties. I'm like, oh, thank God. And it's like just hearty intervals of action. I'm like, I don't mind that. I mean, I got party wiped once, but I'm like, okay, learn my lesson. Let's move on.
Better than you just dawdling around, not sure where you want to go, and you just rage quit.
Or wandering up and down a fucking hallway for 2 hours.
Do you still have that on tape?
Well, I recorded all of M4-78. What do you think?
Yeah, I've answered my own question. Well, anyways.
Yeah, it's closing time. I'm cutting the feed. Good night, you guys.
Good night,
we'll see you later.